Hello and welcome to Fulda in central Germany. The motorhome I've got in front of me is the Forster A699, and as you can see, price is from 59,600, which in the current market is not at all very expensive, not at all, but that's the current market for you, and not so long ago it would have been significantly less money. So anyway, so Alcove was the A, that means cabover. So it's a 7-meter vehicle, 699 centimeters by 235 by 320 at its highest point. And this one is going to cost nearly 80,000. Why did I say from earlier? Well, because it cost 80,000 because it's got some additional kit in it, and we'll have a look at that though on the way out. So we've got here, this is really a people carrier, 2 at the back, up here, 2 beds. I think the one below though is, I'm not certain that's meant to be a single, probably a single bed. You can also see it's in the garage. Now take the bed out and you can unscrew it, it'll come out, and you'll have an enormous garage in its place. So next to here we've got a washroom with a window and a sink and 2 drainage holes, which I think is quite important. On the other side we have got the tower fridge from Thetford with a, I think at the bottom for vegetables or bottles or whatever. Now the 7-meter van, bear in mind, but it does have a rather large kitchen area. Mind you, if you had all these people in here, you'd need a rather large kitchen area. And 2 burners. Storage below. I'm curious to know what people think of the drawers like this, these sort of hidden drawers. As far as I'm concerned, I haven't got an opinion yet, but I think I will have one day. So I don't think one can complain at the storage in here. Also has a mirror, as you can see. And here we've got this dinette area, but with a possibility of converting it into a bed. And as you can see, this one here below will come out. It's already sort of on its way out a bit. Now, I mentioned earlier the prices, so let's just see now. I've got the price list here in front of me. There you go. What's the most expensive thing? Travel Line Ford, and so that's a Ford packet, which let's put all that money onto it. So, and got the 155 horsepower motor heavy duty Ford, another expensive thing, and the automatic gearbox. So these are actually mainly Ford things. Okay, we have the house battery, which habitation battery I should say, sorry, 600, and the upholstery for the seats up front. So okay, now that's why it costs so much more money. So now then what's on the outside? But the Ford packet, of course, one could potentially do without. I'll have a look here at the upholstery. There you go. Automatic gearbox. I've driven the Ford, the latest Ford. I've got to say it was incredibly light. It was like driving a small car. It even had a vehicle bigger than this one. It really was light. Okay, this is quite high up, the overcab. Only one window in it. and this lifts up. There you go, you see, lifts up like that, and there'll be a ladder somewhere for that. I bet the ladder's in here. Oh, it isn't. And down here, got the fuses. So, that really will sleep a lot of people in here. Now, this can be put in a 4.1 ton basis, which if you had all these people in, I think wouldn't be a bad idea. But normally it'll go on a 3.5 ton basis. And so let's have a look on the outside. Into the door we have, of course, the fly screen. So, and that comes across. You see you've got a huge garage here, which is open, so I'll open it. Oh, it's not open. And that gives a view of the huge amount of space you can get in here. Wow. And there's the aforementioned ladder. If you want it for a garage, though, it's brilliant. Garage will only take 150 kilos. Although, as I understand it, if you put the beds will take 100, if I remember rightly, and therefore, but that doesn't actually count towards your 150 at the bottom. Now, so you might think, all right, I like this Forster, I wouldn't mind one of them. Well, Forster is available only in Germany, Austria and Switzerland at present. And in view of the shortage of vehicles, that is likely to stay that way until the shortage gets resolved. So companies can actually build more vehicles. Certainly Euromobile or Trigano can build, has the capacity for building more. But unfortunately it can't. It has problems getting the base vehicle. Now this is on a Ford, as you can see, which doesn't have the problems that Fiat have. But all the same, it's not going full steam ahead as it could be. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Hope you found that interesting, and all the best from me in Fulda, Germany.